So girl code, I guess, is just like an unspoken rule book that women follow. And to me, I think it has a lot to do with just respect and not so much on like, there's this rule start to finish. Like, this is exactly how it works. It's circumstantial. It comes down to women empowering women and respecting other women for sure.
Exactly. Having respect for like boundaries. It's basically a boundary rule book. Rule book. Yeah.
And
Did I say that right?
Yeah. And how to be a good friend, I guess. And it also could be your close friends, but it could also be a random girl at the bar.
Yeah.
Like girl code in general. So,
and sometimes it gets tough, which we'll talk about with like cheating and exes and current boyfriends and drawing the line.
Calling dibs.
Yeah. Dibs. Oh God. So
yeah.
We wanted to dive into all of those things because why start off 2022 with blurred lines?
Absolutely not. Welcome back to Straight Candid Podcast
with Syd
and Soph, where we take pride in normalizing taboo conversations, saying the wrong thing, drinking too much caffeine, and talking too fast.
Here at Straight Candid, we live unfiltered. No edits, deletes, or drag and drops. Just two Minneapolis girls who hit record and keep it candid.
Let's get into it.
It just goes, we're rolling. I felt like we were live on like Oprah or something. We're like, oh shit, we just got caught.
We did just get caught because I'm talking about tooting. And then
I'm over here, finger in my nose, looking around, looking out the window. What's going on with my neighbor's house? I have no idea.
And that big old burp, I swear, it's usually not that long or large, but y'all, I had a little Diet Coke.
No Stevia though, sad.
Jackson, we appreciate you letting us know that this is being filmed and recorded.
I go, got it. It reminded me, have you seen Don't Look Up?
Yes.
Oh wait, you told me to watch it. Sorry.
Did you like
but
it?
I had watched it. Yeah. I liked it, but I remembered the part when the lady's on the, like, I don't know, what's the show? She's the fancy woman on the reality show. But she said something, she's pulling her nipple up or something like that. And she's like, holy fuck. And they're like, we're on the air. And she's like, hi. Like she just like turned it on. I thought that was so funny. I don't know why.
That's me.
That is you. I know. He pulls the nipples up, burps. Oh, hi. How are you?
Hey guys, welcome back.
Actually though, welcome back. How are we doing?
How we doing?
I'm good. I'm like feeling refreshed and revived.
I am too.
I did something.
I'm glad. What'd you do?
Did something with my work and I can't say anything yet, but
we'll chat soon.
We'll talk soon.
We'll chat soon. You're also revived because you were just in Arizona.
I know. It was nice. It was a nice getaway. No, it was not warm.
Oh, fuck.
No. I mean, okay, relatively speaking, like when we were hiking, I took my shirt off and like was in like a little crop top or whatever. Sexy.
A little crop top.
But it was nice to just be outside. And now it's negative here.
You can't even be outside.
No, it's
like you're damn
horrific.
You walk outside and your breath gets taken away.
I know.
Like it's disgusting. I hate that feeling. Funny story. I went to Arizona. This was probably 2 years ago. I wanted to take my little solo trip and like Scottsdale. I just love Scottsdale. I love the hikes. Too. I thought there was gonna be good weather. I went around this time. I'm like, it's gonna be 85. I packed like swimsuits and shorts. I get there and it's like chilly.
Yep.
And I was like, oh crap.
Like it gets cold here.
Yeah.
Forgot. Yep.
Everyone was like, tourists.
Yeah. That is so true
like,
though.
Out by the pool and everyone's like, what is this bitch doing? It's winter here.
People wearing mittens, hats, and puffer coats and Ugg boots. Dude, it was 60 degrees. Like,
come on.
Not hot, but like, I'm like, okay, you're a little over the top. But then I had a chilly day. But
then also, that's kind of why, like, people are like, I want 4 seasons. But if I can still dress 4 seasons vibe, then I count it as 4 seasons. AK Scottsdale, I would love to move there. You know what I mean? Like, you can still wear a puffer jacket if you really wanted to.
Scottsdale's really fun.
I know.
I could live there. I lived over there, but I'm like, I could live there again.
They're opening a Berries there.
They are?
Yeah, I just found out.
Oh, what the? Okay.
I know. I'm like, sign me up, honey.
Give me a little honey bunches of oats.
Okay.
We're talking about girl code today, you guys. Girl code in 2022. I wrote this down, revamped and reassessing girl code for this year. Ooh.
Love that.
No more blurred lines, baby. Let's unblur those lines today. But one thing I wanted to share really quick. Thank you, Ashley Rollins, for putting this on her story. But I saw this. It's from Robin NYC, and I just thought it was a good way to kind of like end 2021.
They see me rolling. They hating. Ashley Rollins with the repost. All right, let's hear it.
Okay, no more pop for you. Okay, it says, entering 2022 knowing 3 things. Success starts small. What you allow will come and continue. And then 3, January 1st is arbitrary, not obituary, because I said obituary first time. Okay. Anyway, but I just wanted to read this because I thought it was really good, like little thought starters
and relatable to our last episode. Yes. So if you haven't listened yet, we did talk about like 2022 resolutions. Yes. So I love this post too.
This one says, every day is the hunt for who you are yet to become. And then here's the thought starters. Number one is, what is your why? Most people fail at resolutions because they aren't grounded in purpose or process. Establish why and how will follow. Ground yourself in passions and fear. It will fuel you, which I can relate to right now a lot. Fear is scary, but it's good for you. Mm-hmm. And then two, what is your plan? Create consistent, attainable appointments with yourself to get to your desired outcome. Consistency and hard work trump innate and talent. I don't know, and talent. Bet on yourself. I can't read if anyone like cares. When I'm reading out loud, I can hear myself in my ear and it's almost like I'm reading in this echoing room. That's why I can never read on the freaking mic. God damn it. Anyway.
It was powerful though, once you got it out.
Once I got to it, also that's so distracting. There are cop cars going by my apartment or my house, I guess. And oh God, now I don't know what's
Something's going down.
Dude, there's been a fire truck, a cop. What's coming now, Jackson? Is it an ambulance? I don't know.
We'll keep an eye out.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye out. Anyway.
Straight cannon moments.
Oh, baby.
Before we get into the real juicy stuff of girl code.
Do you want to start your straight cannon moment? Did I start last week?
Yeah. I had another one I was going to write down.
Did you?
Okay, yeah.
Or do you want me to go?
No, I got you.
Okay.
Okay, so dry January. First of all, you guys. It feels so good so far.
Good for you.
And when I say dry January, I actually started 2 weeks into December. So after Christmas.
Oh yeah, you did start a while ago.
Yeah, I started a while ago, just after Kansas City, because it was a long bender. And I just feel great. I'll be honest. Like I was telling Syd, I was like, I have more brain cells. Yeah. Like this podcast.
I feel smart. I'm really smart.
I'm like, wow, I don't know what happened to me, but like, goddamn, someone like get me a goddamn mic right now. Anyways, dry January. Also, dry vagine.
Oh, vagine.
Yeah. So like, I just realized like I haven't been dating, haven't really been focusing on dudes at all lately.
That's good though. That's fun.
And I feel like I mentioned this before, but when you don't have sex for like 2 to 3 weeks, when you don't have sex for like a month, it's almost like, oh, you don't need it anymore. And you feel like you can go forever. So I've decided 2022, gonna be a virgin, no alcohol.
A virgin the entire year?
No, but I don't know.
No alcohol for the entire year? I'm like,
no.
Frick, I need a Cabernet. Fuck.
I know, but like I feel so good right now.
No, it's really good for you. Mm-hmm. And you went on a bender kind of like in a fun way, like with your friends. Who cares? Yeah. And you just wanted to refresh and reset.
To be
That's
honest,
nice.
I just have like, I think I definitely have ADHD, and I think I definitely deal with, anxiety, mental health. And I just really think it affects me for days after, because it affects my mood. It affects my job. It affects how like quick I am to like think of programming and so it just feels really good so far.
I feel like when you get older, it just gets worse and worse. Yeah. Like it's literally, unless you're continuously drinking, it gets bad.
Yeah.
Like 3 days.
Not comfortable at all.
I remember when I was in college, I used to be able to frickin' go ham, sleep 2 hours, get up and work. Mm-hmm. What?
No, not anymore.
What kind of animal are you? Like, like I would literally go, I'm sure I had like tequila breath, and I'd be at Lulu. You want some pants? They're like, what the hell, lady? Like step back.
Accurate workouts, you'd smell ripe because you like sweat the booze.
One time Tyler said, he's like, you smell like you just walked out of a brewery. And I'm like, thank you.
Have you ever worked out drunk before?
Yes.
I have too. It was kind of fun.
It was kind of fun for a little bit, and then it gets really bad.
It's fun, yeah.
Because I forgot, what was I doing? I think I signed up. Oh, I signed up for an altar class. I was early. So then we walked over to Red Rabbit, and I had like 3 beers. And then I went over and I was like, I was like doing the kettlebell swings.
It feels
like,
so good.
Like,
I love it.
It's too much.
That's great.
But I'm proud of you for that.
Thanks.
For finding a period and just slowing down.
Yes.
Good for you.
Okay. Love it.
Except now I don't know who I'm going to have wine night with.
I know. I'll have wine night with you, just not wine.
Okay. Juice?
Yeah.
Sparkling.
Give me that juice.
Give me that juice.
Give me that juice. I have another one. It'll probably come to me later.
Okay. You just tell me when. Okay. Mine. All right. I know. Okay, so the other day, these are just like funny little ones because I just think they're random.
Funny little straight
funny
little
moments. Just a little something for the kids. I was hiking the other day and it was fucking hard. And
Which hike did you do in Arizona?
We did. I don't know. I'm gonna
Tom's Thumb or no?
No, we didn't do Tom's Thumb. We did Pinnacle Peak, and then we did. I don't know what the other one. Piesoa. Someone's going to laugh at me.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called, but it was really
I've
fun.
heard of Pinnacle Peak.
Yeah.
Though.
And it was really steep. But anyway, we're like halfway to the top and I was like, holy shyster, I'm about to pee my pants. Like I'm actually going to pee my pants. I have to pee now. And obviously you're on the mountaintop and everyone's like, sure, go wherever.
I'm
like
such a good nature peer. I'm not going to lie. Sorry to interrupt.
I wouldn't say that I am after this experience.
Why?
Because I was like, oh, perfect. There's a little opening around the corner, like, whatever. And I go over to the opening and I like look around. I don't see anybody. I pull my pants down and I start peeing and I look over and these people came and sat down and were eating a granola bar. And I'm just
watching you.
And there's like a little...
And you cannot stop midstream.
No, and me looking over to panic and be like, holy crap, if they turn, they're going to see my vagine.
Yeah.
I literally peed all over my shoe and all over my pants. It looked like I had just swass for days.
God.
It was
the worst.
So not okay. And I
did you finish it?
I'm going to lie. I finished my whole bladder thing, but I didn't even look at the people. I just pretended like, no, I don't know if they're there. I don't care if they're there. Yep. I got up, I pulled my pants up. And I walked right back over and I pretended like I don't even care. If you saw my butt, get over it. You're welcome.
That's the way to do it.
Damn it.
That is the way. I could not stop midstream.
No. Ow.
Okay,
you know
some guys like
guys can.
And they go like to be funny.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
How do you do that?
They can like stop it. It's weird. I don't get it. Because if I try to stop, I would have to constrict myself.
Yeah.
Like it'd have to be a competition.
Jackson, can you do that?
Jackson's like, let me see.
I mean, yeah, but
but you prefer not to, right?
No, it's uncomfortable. Like, yeah, you can just.
So it is
do
uncomfortable.
Yeah, especially like if you're midstream and you have to stop for some reason. Like that one time I was in the car and was switching bottles.
Oh yeah.
And the pinch.
I forgot this story.
It's literally like a hose where it just keeps like building up. It feels like it's gonna explode. So
my God.
Yeah, it's painful.
It's like a hose. That's kind of scary.
Okay, this reminds me. One time. So I used to live on the Mississippi River when we were growing up, and we had a dock that went out.
I forgot that you lived on the river. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's fun. And I am real, like I can pee in a swimsuit any day, anytime. Like take me 10 seconds. You just move it to the side and you squat down, right? So I was being funny and I had friends on the dock. So I was going to pee off the end of the dock standing. So I like quick move my panties, my underwear, to my swimsuit bottoms to the side.
Okay.
And I start peeing facing the river, right? Because I had people behind me. My dumbass didn't even think about, oh my God, boats will drive by.
Yeah.
Right when I whip out my vagine.
Whip out.
Yeah, ew. I don't like that word. You don't really whip out.
No, you don't. Yeah, I don't have to.
No, you just
pull it
to the side.
You pull the undies. I don't know what the heck.
I hope you can't whip it out because I might need some surgery.
I can't do today. Okay, keep going.
So a boat drives right by, and I think I did stop midstream there because I was like, that was dumb of me.
Oh, that's freaky. Yeah. Worst case scenario on the lakes.
Okay,
I always just get in the water, but I will say, didn't somebody tell us a story about a woman who pooped off the side of the boat and wiped with a pop can? Do you guys remember this?
Wait, did you dream this?
Oh my God, I have a Stray Cannon moment to share. You guys. This is not my story. This is somebody else. Okay. Somebody, I don't know when this was. It was within the past year, told me, and I remember this now. They literally were up at a friend's cabin, just two couples. And the other couple, the girlfriend was like, I really have to poop. And they just got out in the middle of the lake. Okay. And they're like, oh no, we can turn around and drive back. And they're like, no. You can just go over here in front of everyone. There's 4 people on the boat, 2 couples. She goes over to the side of the boat, pulls her pants aside, poops off the side of the boat as everyone is having a conversation. Everyone, aka 4 people.
I don't like poop
and wipes with a fucking pop can.
Why?
That's messed up.
Wouldn't you rather not wipe?
I don't care. Go back to the house if you can still see it.
Just dip your butt in the water.
Don't poop in the lake.
Don't poop in the lake.
That's scary.
That's
all
disgusting.
of it was scary, but I'm remembering who told me now, but I thought you guys told me that. And I was like, did we already talk about this? That's horrifying.
You're such like a boat lady that I feel like it was you.
No, it was not me. I would never.
I feel like you're a lake pooper.
Are you kidding me? No, the reason
I feel
it's
like
not.
You wake surf and you just drop turds everywhere.
Never. I can barely. I could never. I'm like poop shy. I could never. Oh my God, no.
Yeah, you are poop shy.
Okay, but the other thing that I was going to tell you guys that happened was, God dang mice. Okay, no.
Oh gosh.
They are running free in the home right now.
Let me tell you, they definitely are.
Did you see one when you were here?
You guys, I show up and I'm like trying to chat Syd, serious conversation about this episode. We're like, yeah, girl code. Let's get down and dirty. All of a sudden oh my gosh, she starts screaming. And what happened?
I look over, the cats are playing with a mouse. They think it's a toy. They just think it's funny. And I immediately grab a rag and I wrap that little sucker up in a rag. I did one of these, got the rag over it, toss the rag, and then you grab the rag. And then I take the rag. He's alive. He's just in my hand. And I just toss him in the yard because I don't know what else to do. I can't kill him. I can't. I'm not.
Definitely need mouse traps.
No, I know. And
I'd kill those. I'd kill them.
Because it's so cold out. All the animals are like, oh my God, I need to go somewhere warm. So they're coming in people's houses.
Oh,
and we called 7 exterminators companies to come set up or basically just patch the holes. And everybody's packed. And now they're not coming till Wednesday. And this is the 9th mouse that I've thrown outside. 9. I'm living outdoors.
Disgusting.
I might as well be camping for.
That's disgusting.
No,
and
it's disgusting. And they don't go upstairs. They don't only stay in this one area
good.
because that's where they're coming in. And the cats are camping out right there.
You know what's confusing to me is have you ever seen a mouse outside?
Actually, yes.
Oh. Okay. Well, both of you.
Finish your thought.
I just feel like they're made up creatures. I've never really seen one outside in the wild.
You don't see them burrowing in the yard?
I honestly, the fact that there's 9 mice and your cats are playing with them, it just blows my mind. Because I've never, where do they live on the on a normal basis?
They live in the ground.
Okay.
They're like little ground creatures. You can see them sometimes hop around in the snow. Yeah.
Stop.
When you look
Why
outside.
have I never seen a mouse
I've
in my
seen
life?
them in both my houses. But I will say, I'm working and I'm like, sorry, excuse me. I was working, typing, having a wonderful day by the window. And I see Scotty come in. I'm like, hi, buddy. How you doing? He brought me a gift. He let it go. It starts hopping around right over there. Anyway.
That's disgusting.
That's so gross. It's so gross. I had mice at the old house.
Good luck with that. Yeah, you had. That's so funny because you had all those. We joked about your roommates being mice in your own old house, and now you have
my new roommate.
We have 9 new roommates
here. They're all outside in the snow and they're running around.
I'm sorry about that.
I'll live. It's okay. Yeah. I just had to share that because that's me being real. All right, real and raw. Real life.
That's hilarious. Actually,
no, it's not a big deal. It's totally first world problems. We'll get it figured out.
Oh
but
man.
Anywho. Should we roll?
Yeah, I really wish I could think of my other straight cannon moment.
Maybe it'll come to you as we talk about this stuff since you've been thinking about it.
Hold on, give me 10 seconds.
I'll give you 10.
Can't remember. Okay, moving on. You know what? You remember when I said I was smarter? Well, not quite there.
Just kidding. We want to talk about girl code today because I feel like there's so many blurred lines.
Oh my gosh.
So many things that they're like, would I do that? Or no, well, I wouldn't usually do this, but it's situational. It's like, why don't we talk through all those situations of those girl code things? And we'll talk about all of them. We've got listener written in stuff. We've got our questions that we've come up with, the people that have asked us to answer, and an article with a loaded bunch that are must have girl codes that we read through all of them and picked our favorites. So
girl code, I guess, is just an unspoken rule book that women follow. And to me, I think it has a lot to do with just respect. And not so much on there's this rule start to finish, this is exactly how it works. It's circumstantial. It comes down to women empowering women and respecting other women for sure.
Exactly. Having respect for boundaries. It's basically a boundary rule book. Rule book. Yeah.
And
Did I say that right?
Yeah. And how to be a good friend, I guess. And it also could be your close friends, but it could also be a random girl at the bar. Yeah. Girl code in general. So.
And sometimes it gets tough, which we'll talk about with cheating and exes and current boyfriends and drawing the line.
Calling dibs.
Yeah, dibs. Oh God. We wanted to dive into all of those things because why start off 2022 with blurred lines?
Absolutely not. All right. First question that I think we should discuss is, because this one came in, we had a lot of questions. So we're going to go through some of these and discuss, and then we'll go through some circumstances that you guys wrote into. Circumstances. Can you date your friend's ex? We'll start with that. Simple, laid out.
So circumstantial, dude. It already started with that. It depends. I would say, how long have they dated or did they date? You know what I mean? How long ago was it?
Yeah.
I mean, if we're talking like they dated for 3 years and this is one of your good friends and they broke up, let's say even say like 2 years ago, like no.
Yeah. And okay,
you know,
to a certain, but also
it's confusing.
I was gonna say also, I don't know if it has to do with how long they dated or how long ago they dated. I think it has to do with like how much they loved them really.
Yeah. Sometimes length of time equates to love. Sometimes.
For sure though.
But
I agree with that. And also, I think every girl and probably every guy, but this is girl code. Sorry, boys. Every girl has those one ex. Like I have one ex that no matter if you're my friend and you date him, our friendship would be over.
Yeah.
Like, and every girl has that one person. And to be honest, like maybe one or two. It's either the person that broke your heart. It's the person that you were deeply in love with. It's someone that you strongly, strongly felt feelings for, and it maybe ended badly. It ended sadly. And I think every girl deserves to have that one or two people that's it's like off limits.
No, and everybody knows who they are and what they are too, because I feel like as friends, you've talked about that of like somebody, for me, like somebody tried to go for that person and they were like not even in my immediate circle, and I still could not even wrap my head around it. Like I was like, no, they can't.
Yep, they can
if they really want to, but it just feels so harmful. So that
like your friends, your top tier friends, that's also like another level of this is like your tiers of friendships, right? So like if there's a girl that I kind of know, like I might date her ex, sorry, like I know of you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
if you don't hang out with them tier. And you're not like texting them and like,
But it's like if you also are, if you're the girl that's trying to date an ex, first of all, you have so many options on the world. Like if you really value your friendship, you can go for another guy.
Yeah,
like I'm sorry, like there's millions of men out there. Out of the one person that your best girlfriend doesn't want you to date, like stay away.
But some people have the attraction to the unattainable.
Yeah.
And like the desire to like have somebody that's off limits.
Yeah.
And that's like a reason why I think why people go for that off limits person, because it's
good
sexual and like secretive and like you can't do it, but you're doing it. So like I think people get off of that in a weird way.
I have that though, but I have it in terms of like the feeling where it's like, ooh, like it's kind of like wrong. But again, like I've never cheated and wouldn't cheat, and I've never hooked up with a friend's ex. Like there's definitely boundaries for me, but it's almost like if someone that I've friend zoned and I'm like, ooh, it'd be fun to like just play with him a second, and like that type of situation. But I don't know. That's a really interesting point that you just made there.
There's so many lines.
Also, the other point I wanted to make was that we can talk about dibs, I think, with this too.
Oh yeah.
Because if you're the person that has all the exes and someone wants to date your ex or someone that maybe you've dated, like, to be honest, I don't think I can claim all of them.
No, that's another thing. Because people do.
And that I think is wrong because, first of all, Minneapolis, small town people, like, you can't be calling dibs on every single guy you've gone on a Hinge date with. Absolutely not.
And you didn't date them.
No.
You did, like, I mean.
Exactly.
If you didn't date, like, there's a different level. Like, can you hook up with somebody's ex hookup? I mean, you didn't date them.
Yeah.
It depends on how close this person is to you. It depends on what tier. It depends on like, were they hooking up for a long time? Was it like a one and done? Do you want to hook up with someone that your friends hooked up with? Like, that's another thing you just kind of have to ask yourself.
Yeah.
Because it's just kind of a weird boundary of like, oh God, they know everything about that person. Now they know everything about me. Like a very like, what's the word? Like not sensual, but it's like, they know me. Well, they know you nude. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just like a different level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the right word. I liked that.
Yeah. So that's another thing you have to think about.
That's a very good point. And I think if you are the person that's calling dibs, like I've had a girl that's even like, oh, I matched with him on Hinge. Like, you can't even match with. So like I honestly, this friend of mine that would show me all of her Hinge matches, I'd be like, don't show me because maybe I want to match with them. Like, don't show me that because like
tough.
You're calling dibs on all these guys you've matched with on Hinge. Absolutely not.
And you're in the same city?
Yeah. Same city and Hinge. Like there's only 5 cute men on that goddamn app. I swear to God, that are also nice. But anyways, if you're the person calling dibs, I also think you have to a certain extent, kind of put your ego in check. Like you don't have to claim every guy you've ever dated. And I think you have to ask yourself, do I just want everybody that I've ever dated to still be in love with me? Because if you're over the person, I think
it shouldn't really matter. I had an issue with that a while back. I was like, wait, they can't, you know what I mean? Like I had like 3 exes that I was like, no, you can't date them. No, you can't date. And I wasn't like openly telling people that, but I was just like, they felt very off limits. And I'm like, for what? Now I'm like I'm way over here. I'm like, no, I don't give a crap. I mean, I don't know why you would, but
yeah, exactly. It's like they're my ex for a reason,
I'm like,
but have
dude,
fun.
Yeah, you already knew how that was. You were close enough to know. I mean, go for it if you really want to, but
shoot,
they were years ago. Sorry.
No, I had a thought that I was going to bounce off that.
Who could you call dibs on? Can I ask you that, or do you want to think of your thought? Did you think
I mean, yeah, I have one person that I would call dibs on.
But what were they?
Okay, wait, not dibs, but like
Oh yeah, not dibs. Sorry,
I meant
say
one ex that is like off limits.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I call dibs if he ever wants to date me again. Hey, what's up? We're gonna call him. I don't know. We actually give him a name.
But I mean, like,
talked
what's
about
his
him
level?
a lot.
Like, what is
I
it
dated
that you
him.
can call? Okay.
I mean, this is the only relationship I had that I think it was more of like him initiating the breakup. So it was a little more heartbroken situation.
Yep.
This was the one I talked about, the one that got away. Like,
Yeah.
And I think I have moved on from it now because there's been certain circumstances within the past even like year where it's like, okay, this is completely closed at this point.
Made an effort.
Yeah, like the effort wasn't there, and I'm just like, I deserve something better. But at the same time, like I deeply loved him. So it's like, if my close friends, my top tier friends wanted to date him, I'd say, yeah, go for it. But our friendship's gonna be over.
Why? Yeah, people shouldn't do that. Here's another thing, like evaluate your friends if your friends are going for your like number one ex, like, you know what I mean? Like the most recent, maybe the longest, maybe the one that you very clearly loved and talked to them about. Like,
what kind of friends you're surrounding yourself
good friend
with?
Yeah, and
what about you?
I have one who I dated for a long time. Like, no,
absolutely not.
No. If anybody,
and obviously, Jordan.
Yeah,
Jordan,
and
you also called Jordan.
He's my boyfriend, obviously. So yeah, no. If anyone came near him, I'd be like, "Hi." Some girl hit on him at a party, and I just kind of watched, just because I wanted to see how he would react, and also I just I was a glass of wine in, and I was just like, "All right, let's just see what happens here. Let's just watch this shit."
I would love to see what Jordan did when the girlfriend hit on him.
She was way too close, and she's looking at her like this. He like leaned back, kind of like, like chin in, and was like, "What? What are you doing?" Basically.
I can picture it, to be honest.
She was just like, because he like dropped something and she like grabbed it and she was really drunk. She went up to me, "You dropped this and it's yours." Bopped it on his nose and was like in his face like this, like going like this. And I was just like, okay, honey, I'm like, go for it. And she knew I was there with him.
Oh,
and then
okay, that's a different line.
Like, I was like, okay, sweetheart, like watch yourself, all right? And then I looked over at the table and I go, bye. Because I was just like, God, because I was leaving. I wasn't just like doing that.
I love when you get sassy.
Oh, I was just like, don't disrespect, please.
Absolutely not.
Also, I don't care that much.
Yeah.
Like, he's my boyfriend.
And I trust him, so like, good luck.
Yeah. No, and but what's interesting is like, that's the first time I've been like, usually I would be like, "Get away, girl," like in her face, but I actually trust Jordan. So it's a very different look. You know what I mean? Side story. Had to tell it. We're back.
I like that. No, we love side stories.
The one-off, the one,
yes.
The one that, wait, what is the word?
Your main ex that you wouldn't.
Dibs. I don't know why.
Well, it is dibs. It kind of is because it's like he's off limits to your good friends.
For my good friend. Just it was so hurtful and harmful and sad and dark and like a love lost. So it just no.
Yep.
I could not see a friend with him. It would hurt me way too much. I don't even know why. You don't know why. You can't explain it.
No.
Yeah. So anyway.
It's like your first love,
yeah,
really.
Yeah.
Your real first love for me.
I remember I had a first love.
Oh God.
I dated him in like middle school and high school.
Is he off limits?
No, you can have him.
Okay, send me his profile.
Six of my like
friends.
quote unquote friends, like a little 1 or 2 tiers out or whatever, have like dated him. And you're like, I don't care. Like I could not care less. You know why? Because what the heck was I thinking? We are not the same at all. Wow. Okay.
We are not the same.
Anyway, sorry. Another side story.
All right. I have 2 more questions and then Syd has a few as well.
Yes.
Okay. Can you be friends with a friend's current boyfriend? We'll start with that one.
Okay.
So so for example, like, yes, I'm friends with my friend's boyfriend. Like, for example, I have Jordan's cell phone, right? But if I were to ever text Jordan, it would be a group message.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Now.
Like, I wouldn't pursue an individual friendship with Jordan.
I understand what you're saying now. I get the question.
So, like,
it would
yes,
be
I'd be friends with my friend's boyfriend. Like, you should be friendly.
You should be
right?
friendly with them.
But
I don't
like,
necessarily think you need to be texting them.
No, if I had like a, let's say a meme popped up and it was a Bitcoin meme, and I'm like, oh my God, Jordan would really appreciate this. I would send it to both Jordan and Syd because I assume Syd's probably with him anyways.
Yeah.
And it's almost respectful to send it to both.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I do. I have like friends that were friends with him first that would like for sure text him only about like something random. But it like,
would you rather them text in a group though?
No, not this person. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care. It definitely depends. Like I know this person so well. I know her husband. I know like they're our like mutual friend. She was always there before I was there too.
If they're
like as a mutual friend.
What if they're single and they're friends with him?
Don't do that.
Yeah, then text with.
Don't do that.
Text with you in there.
You know what you're doing, and you know you're toying with a little line, and you're probably trying to make rando conversation. No.
Yeah, and again, it's not about friends not respecting it.
Yeah,
it's about it's not about friends not trusting you.
No.
It's about respect.
It's just about there's boundaries, like it's somebody's relationship. So no, I see what you're saying now. It kind of, that's another like semi-situational of like, are they like your guys' group friends? Then why are you, if you're coordinating only hang out with them, for sure, then whatever, who cares?
Yeah. Like the only time I would probably ever have to text my friend's boyfriend separately is like if I was planning a goddamn birthday party or something.
Or if you had like really had a random question that only you could ask him, sure. You know what I mean? It just depends. It does depend. Yeah.
Have you ever had a situation where your friend's boyfriend was like too weird towards you?
I have to think back because nobody current, obviously.
Or like if a girl is too flirty with Jordan.
Yeah.
You remember when we had Balls Deep on the podcast?
Yes.
And you made the comment about girls flirting with your boyfriend.
It wasn't about you though. It was not about you.
But then we made a joke and I go, oh, like I do, and you're like, yeah, like you do. And I literally haven't stopped thinking about it till right now.
No, you don't need to think about that or worry about that. No. Of course, I did. I knew you probably had it in your brain.
I'm friendly towards him, but I swear.
You're not flirty with. I swear on my life. Right. But I have had.
Just had to clarify.
I'm laughing at you because you were probably thinking about it for so long. Sad, poor girl.
No, I re-listened to it to grab the social grabs, and I was like, "Oh fuck, I should ask her about this." Then I forgot about it till right now.
Oh, you're fine. No, not you, not you at all. But I have had a friend's boyfriend be too friendly to me, and I didn't know like what to do. Like, what do you do? I mean, it was awkward.
Is it girl code to tell her?
Yes.
Yeah.
If I was in the position I am right now, but it was a long time ago, and I was not like, I was way too uncomfortable to say anything.
Same with me.
And I should have. I know that I should have. I'm admitting to that. Like I know I should have told her, but it was way like when you're young, like you don't really know. I don't know. I didn't know what to do at that point. I'm not gonna lie. If I could go back, I would tell her. Yeah. But what's interesting is some people are threatening about like
the way they like stance themselves in that situation when they are pushy.
Yeah. Or like, oh my God, if you tell them like, well, we'll never be friends. Or like, it's almost like they're like, it's like a threat of like, you won't have my friends then. You know what I mean? Like,
oh God.
Yeah. Like, and you can't tell them. And I'm like, I'm going to fucking tell them. And they're like, yeah, well then, it's like almost like if you do that, then it's actually on you.
Sounds like ASU to me.
Wonderful place. Sometimes.
No, same situation. I lived in an apartment with 2 roommates. No, 1 roommate. No, 4 roommates. I don't even want to say how many roommates because I don't want people to track this back. I'm not even going to give you a timeline. But the boyfriend would sometimes be there when she wasn't. And I'll tell you who it is after the podcast.
Wait, why?
Because it was closer to, it was closer to campus. And he would just like pop in and out of our apartment.
To like it was, grab a snack
in
or
college,
something.
like everyone's welcome all the time. It's like
doors
open policy. And so sometimes he would be there and I would be there and my door would be shut, like completely shut. And like, that's the vibe. Like, hi, like I don't really want humans.
You could also be changing or something. Like,
yes.
Oh God, would he walk in?
No, like he would knock.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
And,
I was like, he
would knock.
The door.
And like he would start like a conversation like every now and then. Like he was there by himself, like probably once or twice a week.
Okay.
And I'm like, my door is shut. Like, how do we not understand this? And like, do I not answer to a knock? Like, you know what I mean?
What do you say? Hey, I'm busy. Don't talk to me. Like, are you going to have to say that in order to have him not talk to you?
Exactly. And then one time he walked in and he knew that because I just went through a breakup and I got my nipple pierced. This was the first time I got my nipple pierced.
Wait, he knew that?
Yeah. Like I fucking told everyone. I was so excited about it. I was like, I came home. I'm like, my nipples pierced.
Did he bring it up? I'm confused.
And he brought it up when it was just me and him. And he was like, can I see it? And that's when I was like, no. And then I told the girl.
And what did she do?
She was just like, oh my God, he probably literally just wanted to see it. And I was like, okay.
I don't know about that.
Like,
While you're sitting in your room,
But I mean,
don't know about
followed
that.
girl code and I told her.
No,
so
I'm
whatever.
glad that you did it. Because listen, you should always be on your friend's side. Like risking the relationship of that guy, it shouldn't be that scary.
Yes.
Because you're a boss ass bitch. And literally, think about it. Like if you're afraid of telling somebody's boyfriend because the boyfriend's going to be mad at you,
who gives a fuck?
What? Yeah, who cares?
It's way worse if it were to go completely opposite way and your friend finds out.
And then you don't know. And you didn't know.
Yeah, and you didn't tell her. That even goes back to like the question we just asked about dating a friend's ex. It's like if there's any questions, even if it's a second tier friend, I still would want to bring it up.
Yeah, I know. I would too. Always in the safe zone.
Oh my
to bring
God.
it up.
I forgot to tell the story.
What?
So the reason why I wanted to talk about girl code and like dating a friend's ex.
This is why you brought it up.
Or hooking up with a friend's hookup. Okay, so I texted Syd the other day because I was like, I kind of want to talk about girl code.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of came out of the blue, I'll be honest. But sometimes we like to talk about relevant topics. And I had recently received a call from one of my really like top tier friend, like first tier.
I love that we have these tiers. It's kind of making me laugh because I'm like, tier 1.
But do you know
made it to tier 2, babe.
First of all, it's because you have to say best friend.
Because there's too many best
friends.
friends.
And there's like, you have a lot of acquaintances.
Yeah, agreed.
You know,
no, I was
that
just
should
being
be
funny.
able to date.
It's like tier 1.
Right.
You're up on the tier with me.
Yeah, bitch. Tier 1.
Gold medal.
But so this tier 1 bitch calls me and I had seen her hanging out with like a guy that I wouldn't say date because there was no label. I purposely didn't want to put a label on it. It was actually a guy I mentioned on the podcast a long time ago.
Oh my God, I know who it is.
He was the one that maybe had a lot of items in his room. You could perhaps call like maybe a hoarder. I'm not sure. We're not going to go that far. But I was seeing him friends with benefits vibe. Like I didn't want anything serious with him because I didn't see a future with him. Nice guy. Still all the respect to him. He probably hates me, but it's okay. But I had a feeling that they were hanging out, and I told you about it too about 3 months ago.
I'm putting 2 and 2 together now.
I told Syd about this 3 months ago. I was like, I think they're fucking. I was like, I guarantee they are. But whatever, I kind of moved on. I was like, whatever. But she called me and she was like, hey, I just want to let you know, like, I want to be honest with you, like, blah, blah, blah. I only did this because I was with you when you were seeing him. And I know that it was strictly like friends with benefits and you didn't see a future with him. She goes, I would never, ever do this if it was like your main ex. And she mentioned the guy I mentioned before in this podcast, the guy that I literally would say no one can ever hook up with. So my question for you is, do you think she broke girl code? And then I'm going to give you my opinion.
I think she broke girl code, but then she told you, like.
Okay. So then is that breaking it?
I mean, if it really was just a friends with benefits.
Yeah.
But everyone kind of knows that friends with benefits toy the line of like, having a little more feelings.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, she told you.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't ask you, which I think would probably be a little more polite.
Yeah.
Like instead of just telling you after the fact, hey, sorry. Hey,
By the way,
I'm with somebody that you were with. Like, you know what I mean? It kind of is like, oh shit, a little too late, but maybe it wasn't planned.
Yeah, I know.
I think she did, but she corrected it, if that makes sense.
Agreed.
There
I was going to say like,
that's my opinion.
I was going to say, I have no hard feelings because I'm glad she talked to me about it. And like, literally, I don't have feelings for him at all. And she knew that. So I think she didn't break it by, calling me. But yeah, I was like, this is such a blurry line. So I was like, we got to have a whole fucking podcast on this shit.
I know. Okay, now I'm putting 2 and 2 and this makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. Like because, I can see it.
And like, I honestly would like, she knew exactly how I felt about him. I was like, no, honey. Like,
she was with you guys more than I was. So I think that she knew better than I did. I'm kind of assuming probably a little one
way. If I had any inkling to be like, I actually want to be serious with this guy, she wouldn't have done it, which is why I'm like, which is I like, go for it, honey. And then we started talking about the dick and it was actually a really funny conversation.
That's kind of funny though.
I was like, Eskimo sisters.
Oh my God.
Then I was like, we were talking about sex with him too. It was funny. I hope he doesn't listen to this.
What the hell? Are they seeing each other?
Yeah, so they're seeing each other. So I was like, well, are you guys going to be serious? Like, that'll be so weird because I want to hang out with you guys.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if I want to share like what her answer was just in case. Like, I don't know the vibe, but like, I'm like, oh God, this is so weird.
You're like, hi, honey.
Yeah.
Hi, ex, honey.
I'm like, hey, like, I
Good to
remember
see
that.
ya.
I remember that peen.
You clean up your room yet? Sorry about that.
Mom's still doing your laundry.
Stop.
Alrighty.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Full circle. Got
Full
it.
circle. Sorry.
No. I think I was going to tell a story, but now I don't think it's even relevant. I don't even know what it was.
That happens.
It was
to
about
me.
college. It was about college. I remember it, but
Wanna
I don't
tell?
know if. Well, I'm just going to tell it because I was already thinking of
Yeah.
it. But this was weird because it wasn't. I got like basically accused of breaking girl code when I didn't, which is something I want to like
That's
bring up.
the worst. Okay.
I lived in this apartment in college and we would often, throw parties. So like it was like an open door policy, same thing.
Yep.
Like just like small get togethers, whatever. But like I would come home and it happened once and then it happened again and then it happened again, which was like, okay, this has got to stop. I'd come home from class on like a Monday or Tuesday and I would walk in my apartment, doors unlocked, I'm like making some food and then I like go set my backpack down in my room and my neighbor is sleeping in my bed. My neighbor.
In your bed.
In my bed who has a girlfriend.
Absolutely.
Who has a girlfriend.
Not.
I was at class. Like,
What does
I'm
he
like,
think? Okay, what does a dude think he's doing?
Well,
sleeping in your bed, thinking like you're gonna come
clearly-
in there and come cuddle with him, and then all of a sudden fuck him. Like
clearly
guys
wasn't
are
thinking.
so messed
I think he
up.
was just drunk and like wanted
Okay.
to go somewhere.
Okay,
But then it always was oddly my room, my bed. Like,
Okay.
and he would like kind of look at me googly eyed a little bit too. Like, you know what I mean? So anyway, one time I come home and it happened again and I was just like, holy crap, I'm gonna have to talk to this kid again in the morning, like when he wakes up or whatever. Like, or I'd be like, hi, can you leave? Like it's me. Like we're friends, so it's weird. And he has a girlfriend. And at the time they were not very healthy. And I'm standing in my kitchen and my door slams wide open. Boom. And in walks his girlfriend. How do you think this looks, dude?
oh my god,
How do you think that looks? I'm just eating a bagel in my kitchen. I was not doing shit. I was like, I go,
Can this guy get out of
she's
my
like,
bed?
is in here? Oh, fuck. I said his name. We're going to have to bleep that out. Sorry. That's so bad. Bleep. Bye.
Jackson,
well, yeah. Will you make a timestamp note? Whoopsie. Anyway, I'm like, yeah, he's in my room. And I didn't even put 2 and 2. Like, because at first, like, I'm just like, he's in there. He keeps coming in here. Like, whatever. He's in my bed. I've never touched a guy with a pole. And she like rips him out and they're yelling, yada, yada, yada. And then I got accused of breaking girl code when I had nothing to do with any of it. It was so freaking
You're like,
frustrating.
this man literally wandered into my
I
bed.
go, and he's done it so many times and I've locked the door, but I'm here. So like,
Did she ever did she ever end up believing you?
I
or
didn't,
what?
I left it. I didn't even care anymore. I was like, I don't have anything to do with this shit. I'm like, listen, that's your guys' thing. I'm out. Like, fight about it all you want. I had to drop it. I was like, you're crackers.
Oh
I
my
didn't do
god,
anything.
that's
So,
a great story.
thank
Thanks
you.
for sharing.
You're welcome.
Because
Whoops, said his name full on. Like, what the hell?
Oh my god.
Yeah. So yeah,
okay. Speaking of
your
this,
story is good too. I'm like, shit.
speaking of this whole cheating thing.
Okay, yeah.
Then you weren't cheating, but like,
No,
would you
never touched him with a pole.
to tell or not to tell a girl if her boyfriend's cheating? Should you tell your friend if her boyfriend is cheating?
1,000%.
Obviously, that's the right answer.
Totally.
What
You
if-
obviously would.
Yes,
Yeah,
obviously, 100%. Would you tell a random girl if her boyfriend's cheating if you knew?
I've had to before, yeah. But
Ooh,
I have one that I didn't tell, which really.
So a random girl, you knew that he was cheating on her, and you were like, "Hey, by the way,"
because my friend was like, "This guy is hitting on me nonstop, like asking me for nudes, like doing all these creepy things on Instagram."
Mhm.
And I went to his profile, and I randomly like knew of him, did not know him, never met.
Yeah.
And he's a freaking fiance. And I knew all these things and I just couldn't know them.
So then you messaged
So I
the
asked,
fiance.
I asked my friend, I was like, do you care if I tell him? Because I'm going to tell him. I can't like look at this. And she's
tell
like,
the
nah.
fiance.
Yeah. Send screenshots, everything. Boom. Done.
Oh my gosh. Because
But I
you're
don't
like,
know the girl.
Because you're like, I want to save this marriage. Because
Yeah. Because who would want to know? Like, I would want to know if my significant other guy or girl is a sleaze bag before I marry them.
Yeah.
Some people are in denial though. It's interesting.
But like, some people are like, would that be your place? You know, because you didn't really know him. You didn't really know her.
Well, he was.
I'm just being devil's
No, he had
advocate.
messaged me before too, but
Like,
he wasn't. He left
bag.
me alone. I didn't respond to him, so
Yeah.
I wasn't really worried about that.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't sit from afar and continue to hear about friends he was sitting on and being creepy to.
Yeah.
When he has
Good
a
for you.
fiance.
To be honest,
I know it's probably maybe like it is crossing a boundary, but for me,
I would do the same.
you
to
would.
be honest.
Okay, I was
yeah.
gonna ask you. Have you had to do it?
Remember, I talked about it.
Oh,
He didn't even cheat. He just was sending
I
me creepy
forgot.
messages, and I told the girlfriend, and I didn't
and
even
then
really
we saw him.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I saw him out in public.
Then I sat next to him at the
freaking
bar.
Yeah, like whoa,
acting like I didn't do shit.
You looked at him and you're like, oh my god, look behind my head.
Yeah,
and you were like this. Look behind my head, right here on my right side.
Yeah,
that's him.
Bad.
I was like, oh great,
it was bad. I also here is another good idea. I think when it comes to if it's a random girl.
Yep.
Because you would tell your best friend, right?
For
if
sure.
the boyfriend's cheating.
For sure.
What if you told her best friend? And then the best friend has it in her hands to make the decision.
Agreed. But the only problem is that becomes hearsay and people don't trust hearsay. Do you get what I'm saying? Like here, for instance, when I didn't know that my significant other was cheating on me, I had a girl come to me and say, I think I've heard he's talking to other people. I've heard he's done this. I've heard he's done that. And I was like, where's the proof?
Yeah.
Do you have any proof? Because right now I'm dating this person. So I need proof. I just can't trust any hearsay.
That's now, a great point.
A point is though, now with hearsay, there's always some truth to it, right? I think there's even if it's just a hair of truth, but something's true about it. But when you're in a relationship and in love, like
you're blinded.
You're blind.
You're fucking crazy when you fall in love.
Dude, yeah.
You don't see any bad part of this person until you break up with them. No, until it's over.
They're the perfect person.
Yeah.
Like la la. So
yeah. So trust the hearsay.
Trust the hearsay. Yeah, I'm
that's
gonna say
the word of the
again.
That's the word of the episode.
Would you tell somebody's boyfriend or girlfriend if they were cheating on them? Does that make sense?
So would I
guess I should word it like this. If your friend was cheating on their boyfriend or girlfriend, would you tell the significant other if they asked you?
If it was my best friend cheating on her boyfriend.
Yeah, and the boyfriend asked you.
And the boyfriend came to me and asked me.
I would immediately, pee my pants because it's scary.
I would pee my pants and to be honest, I wouldn't. I definitely wouldn't. Not to my best friend. I know.
See, here's what I would probably do.
Top tier, I wouldn't say shit. Second tier, I'd sound very ambiguous.
I think I would say, oh God, I lie like a fish. Is that the saying? Like I'm like when I lie, I'm like
yeah. Like I'd be very bad at it.
I think this is how I would approach it. If that person is coming to me and they're like, my girlfriend,
let's role play.
Okay.
Hey, okay. Pretend I have a boyfriend right now. Okay. Hey Syd, so like Sophie's been acting pretty sketchy lately. Do you know anything about her cheating? I am almost 100% positive this girl is some boy sticking his pee in her V.
Okay, I'd be like, first of all, okay, sorry, I have to be serious. Okay, I'd probably be like, I don't know what's going on. I think you need to have a conversation with her. I didn't say yes. I didn't say I don't know the full story. I don't know what's going on.
Your friend would fucking kill you.
Oh, my friend would kill me. Yeah,
I'd kill you.
But I can't. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do?
Oh,
they're coming to me. I'm scared.
So if I ever cheat, I'm not going to. But if I ever cheat, I ain't telling you.
No, I don't think No, they would never come ask me though. I wouldn't go out of my way to tell somebody.
Just this is all jokes. Like I've never cheated and I will never cheat.
No,
if there's an inkling to cheat, break up with the person.
No, but you know what? Here, can I reframe my question or my answer?
Okay, role play again.
My best friends. I don't want to be in charge of that. I really don't want to be in your business. You shouldn't probably be asking their friends anyway. But I know if you're having an inkling, you need to ask and you need to, just whatever. Whatever's going to make you feel better. I would ignore the question because it'd probably be over text. And I would tell the friend, I'm like, listen,
what do you want me to do about this?
What do you want me to do? And B, you need to figure it out.
Because I don't feel comfortable lying.
I don't feel comfortable lying. And I don't want to end up at your wedding knowing that I know something that everyone does not. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be a part of that.
Situation recently that we all know about that?
Mundo, yep.
Yeah.
Icky town.
It was like, I've heard of a group, like people just, the whole like wedding party knew that there was infidelity. There was infidelity. And it's like half of the wedding party knew and half of them didn't. It was just,
icky town. Horrible. But yeah, the friends asking boyfriends and vice versa if they cheated, like, you just want to know the truth. And I want to always tell people the truth because I've been on the other side of that shit. And
it's bad.
It is not fun. No. Especially when people knew really close to me. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to be blindsided.
You don't want to be the only one that doesn't know.
And
like
that's embarrassing.
That's horrible.
You feel like you're like, what the heck did I do?
So would you want to, let's say like one of our listeners saw Jordan out about, and he was making out with some girl. Would you want a random listener slide into your DMs?
Yeah.
Same.
Duh.
Same with me.
Tell me. Are you kidding me? I don't want to be the idiot that doesn't know.
Yep.
Everyone's talking behind my back about how bad my quote unquote, boyfriend is or something. And you're the only person that doesn't know.
Yeah.
How terrible would that be? Like put yourself in their shoes, you know?
So just to let you know, boys and girls, if you're cheaters, there's eyes everywhere.
Everybody knows.
I guarantee it will get back to the person.
It always does.
It always does. It always does.
Never. Okay. Is the shit talking warranted when you have broken girl code? Like, let's say, elaborate. So this was something somebody brought up in context. When you broken girl code, let's say I hooked up with your ex-boyfriend that you're really not okay with.
Okay.
And you found out that all your girlfriends are like, kind of like, what the fuck? Like talking crap about you a little bit. Like being like, what the hell, Sophie? Why would you do that? Like really upset with you, like kind of like giving you the cold shoulder. Is that warranted because you broke girl code? Or should it not have gone to everybody? Do you kind of get what I'm saying? Because this happens a lot. People will lose like a whole friend group over a guy. Okay.
I see.
So that's kind of what I'm trying to get at.
Okay.
That's like what the question was, but I just kind of reworded it a little bit.
That's a good question. That's such a horrible feeling. I bet that person would feel so isolated. I think maybe, I think it's warranted to a certain extent, a little bit. I think maybe like the friends would have to go to the one girl who did break girl code and maybe hear her side of the story too. Like make sure there's like an equal say, per se. But I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, you made a poor decision, but like we are all human at the same time. Like you hate to see like somebody make a mistake and then they lose everybody they ever had, right?
Yeah.
But also, if you're shady and you've done this before, it's a pattern. Like fucking geez. Like
I think that's the key too. Is like if it's a pattern, like that's not the right friend.
And like shit talking is never gonna make you feel any better for sure. But like more so like when people give somebody the cold shoulder and like are like, oh, I'm not talking to you because you cheated on so and so's boyfriend. It's like,
and
if it's your pattern, then I don't think it's warranted. But it's like, I get it kind of.
If your best friend tells you like, hey, like, by the way, this girl, I heard that she cheated on one of my friends, like with one of my friend's boyfriends. So like, stay away, like stay out of the way. What do you think about that? Like if the girl walks in and you automatically have this like preconceived notion about her because your friend's like, you can't be friends with her because she broke girl code to another person. Wow. We're getting really deep and detailed.
I know. Ooh. I don't like preconceived notions. I like to like find things out by myself. Obviously, if it was like something really bad, like I guess sure you can tell me, but I'm not gonna like go searching for your friend like random person's info.
I'm the same way. I think
like I don't really want to. And everyone gets their first, Well,
and think about how many times a girl maybe has shit talked to you before you met someone.
Oh Jesus!
You know what I'm saying? Because like I think everyone deserves to be innocent till proven guilty. Like to a certain extent, yes, I say that way too often. To a certain extent,
I know, because it's always our opinions. That's why we say that so much. Yeah.
But if a girl walks in and I've heard things about her, I think
that sucks, though.
Yes, I might have that preconceived notion, but I will say that I read the room, right? I go
read
off,
that room, honey bunches.
I go off the vibe check. She hasn't done anything to me. Then I will treat her with respect until maybe she broke girl code 100%. With me.
Well, then I have a perfect question to go into.
Okay.
Do you keep a friendship with a friend you have had that has done something shady to your best friend? So let's say they cheated on your boyfriend they cheated on your friend's boyfriend or tried to or did something shady to your best friend's boyfriend. And this is your friend also.
Okay. So Syd comes up to me and she goes, this new girl's at the party. Her name's Emma.
No, you knew her though.
Oh, okay. But
you knew
like,
her. But you're friends with her.
You're like, Sophie, like Emma cheated with Jordan.
Yeah.
I fucking hate her. Oh,
see? And so like, you,
I'm better friends with you versus Emma,
yes.
right? Ooh.
See, isn't that tough?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's spicy.
I think I'd probably give her the cold shoulder for a couple weeks, be a bitch to her. And then I would maybe hear her side.
It is tough, right?
I would hear her side, and I probably would still be like acquaintances with her.
Yeah.
But I probably wouldn't be best friends with her anymore.
Same. That's what I would do.
If it was my top tier. If it was second tier friend.
No.
And then that happened, I'd probably be like, oh, like she hasn't done anything to me. Like, I'll still treat her. I'll still be friends with her.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that was a good question.
That's a rough one.
You put me on the spot.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm like, ooh,
my hands are
I don't
clammy.
even like to be there.
Was that
oh my God.
Was that a good answer for you though? Is that what?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's kind of what I would do too.
Yeah. Okay.
But it would be, you kind of like got to be like, whoa, take a step back for a second. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And also be like, what did you do? Why did you do that? Like,
what were you thinking?
You know, what were you thinking kind of thing? And then take some space. So
and
they
what
kind
if
of
she's
like almost like not like learn their lesson, but like, give it some space, and also give space for your other friend to like heal. And then you move on. You decide.
Hear her side and she's like, he came on to me and like,
ooh, shady. There's so much shady shit to talk about. We
can make a whole reality show out of this.
No more Blurlands. Okay.
No. Okay, fun shit now.
I know. Okay, so we read an article from, it's Girl Code Tips from Thought Catalog, and there were like 75 thought. You said thought, huh?
THOT.
THOTs over here. There were like 75 girl code things, but we found like 10 that we were like, okay, I'd have that on my girl code list. So here we go. All right. Tell a girl when she is having an outfit malfunction. Like, honey, if your nipple's out, I'm going to tell you.
Every time. I love that.
Yep.
Siblings are off limits until you ask. I like that, but also like it could be really fun if your best friend married your brother. Just
it would
saying.
be fun.
Right?
It would be really fun. Yeah.
So just ask. If anyone wants to marry my brother, let me know.
Don't slut shame your friends. They're your friends, dude. Don't shame them. God.
I love that question or that addition there.
Yeah.
Never fight over a boy.
Don't do it. That says flight. You are allowed to have sex on the first date, and friends should support. If that's what you want to do, then full support.
Do it.
Do it.
Never let a girl dance alone. Oh, I like that.
You don't always have to be classy. Like every second of every day, like you don't have to be this like put together person of yourself. Why'd you laugh?
Because we literally just burped at the beginning of this episode, picking our nose.
Like, wait, I was like, I thought you were laughing at me. I'm like, what?
No, you're like, bitch, what did I do?
I'm like, dude, what did I do?
I love that because we support each other's unclassiness.
Yes. I mean, like, you know, to an extent, right?
Yeah. Don't hate when a girl looks better than you.
Dude. That one we need to like star.
Yeah.
Because people can be mean about that, you know?
I
like,
agree. Yeah. Like when you walk in somewhere and a girl just looks you up and down because she automatically dislikes you based off your looks.
I've had like people's husbands or wives of people's husbands like out at restaurants do that to me.
It's especially,
I mean, I'm sure every woman can like relate and honestly, like, I don't know.
Especially when it's like the elder women that look like kind of like envy the 20-year-olds. And so like they give off that vibe sometimes. And it's like, why can't we just be like,
maybe,
wow, you look hot. Like I remember when I looked that hot, like,
and make more like fun.
Yeah, exactly.
But then maybe that's an underlying issue with their relationship. You know what I mean?
100%.
It's likely, right? Oof. Okay. Never invite your friend's enemy to a party especially without telling them.
Oh yeah. Or an ex. Yeah. Be happy for your friends. Just simple. Keep it simple. I love that.
Don't take girlfriends for granted, man. Don't take them for granted. They're your gals.
Yes.
Come on.
Value that shit. Okay. This last one is funny to me because it says screenshot all interactions with boy and send them in your group chats with friends LOL. So I think this one this could go so many ways because girls group chats.
Oh my God. They're like crazy.
They go off. So for example with the whole like screenshot text. So a guy blocked me on Instagram and I still obviously want to see all of this shit. So like Syd would literally record his stories for me and send them to me. Like,
I'm so sorry I have to admit to that, but yeah, I did.
Like how many other girls have done this shit? You know, like, hey, what's this person's like, will you send me their story?
Can you go look at their story, please? Like, you can't even lie to me and tell me that your friends haven't asked you to do that.
And that is girl code right there. Like that's how you know.
That's how you
real.
fucking know. Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, here, let me go.
And
look.
you don't even second guess. Second question.
Why
like,
would I need to? You want to see it?
Sure.
You can't see it?
I've totally done that for friends too.
Oh my God.
It's so hilarious. I wonder if guys group chats also pop off. Yeah.
Well, Jackson's like, oh yeah. He's like scoffing. What is it called? Scoffing? I've got all these made up words today that I'm just going to keep using.
I think I like that. I think that's a word. Scoffing.
I did too. Okay, wait. Do you have a listener advice? Question?
Do.
Please read it.
Okay. Should we kind of had this out of order. Do you want to share?
It got shuffled.
It did. Do you want to share?
Bless you.
The listener
Candid moment.
What listeners wrote in about girl code, and then I'll share the advice one.
Oh, sure. Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll go every other here. So listeners also wrote in with circumstances regarding girl code. So we just talked about like the main questions, but we have a few like actual moments that we're like, wow, listeners wrote this in. We want to share.
Yeah.
So someone said, my first cousin started dating my ex. How's that for breaking girl code?
And his first cousin's close.
Yeah, like what if they met at like a family function?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Like, what if they met on like Christmas dinner?
Ew. What if they're playing footsie under the table?
Ew.
I don't like it. I'm disgusted.
Okay, next one.
Okay, so I'll be honest. My friend, not best friend, but good friend, and her boyfriend broke up. And a few months after they broke up, the boyfriend and I became pretty close. Friends vibe at first, but I realized he legit was so amazing. So now we've been dating for 2 years, and I seriously think he is the one. Just wanted to send in an example of how someone did break girl code, but it's 100% worth it.
Oh. Okay.
Mm.
She probably weighed the pros and cons. She was like, is the friendship going to be, more valuable than this boy?
I would say it would look shady at first.
Yeah.
It would.
And I will say 99% of the time, the friendship should be more valuable than the boy. But if there's a 1% off chance where you think you're breaking girl code for your husband, okay.
Few months after is kind of tight, but
yeah,
who knows how long they were dating, and if he's the one,
yeah,
and now the friend probably knows too, and they've talked about it. Like,
that's the only time you can really break girl code, if it was literally like, we have this undeniable connection, like we're gonna be married, like. But that's hard. Oh shit. Okay.
Oh god, all these situations are making me nervy.
Sheesh. My ex best friend ran off with my fiance in 2020.
Oh fuck.
That's a hard no for girl code.
What the hell, man? With your fiance? That means they literally, they were engaged to be married, and your best friend got,
honestly, better than when you're married. Fuck it.
So I
ain't for you.
I have a quick situation story that I knew of.
Okay.
I know somebody whose parents had best friend parents. You know what I mean? Like there were two couples. It's super cute. Like besties. No. Oh, just wait.
I already know.
Yeah, you already know what's going to happen. So the couples are best friends, and they're neighbors, and they always hang out. Like they're literally like, the woman is the best friend of the mom, right?
You know what I mean?
It's literally a movie. And they're best friends. Like they do everything together. That's why the husbands are best friends, and that's why they're couple friends, because the girls were friends first, right?
Yeah.
So that's her like die for best friend. And
I know these people.
And she went out of town. The mom did, for work. She had to go out of town, whatever. And one of the person I know came down the stairs, and the woman was leaving her house. And the woman's like, oh, I just came over to say hi to your dad. Like, we were drinking, whatever. She was clearly drunk
to your
and
dad?
Coming from the bedroom.
No.
Yes. They're now together. She broke up her best friendship, and she broke up her best friend's marriage.
Wow,
and now is dating her ex-best friend's husband.
If that
is messed up.
Yeah, not only do you affect like your friendship, you affect your relationship too. So it's like literally that the woman that got divorced with, like literally her whole life went like flipped.
Down the freaking drain.
Her best friend and her husband's gone.
Lost them both.
Same time.
Yep.
That's fucked up.
Terrible,
and
right?
There's kids involved, sounds like.
There were both of them.
Oh
both of them had
my
kids.
gosh.
Yeah, so I just had to share that because I was like,
wow.
holy crap. Okay.
They should have just tried to do an orgy, all four of them. Like, would have been fine. God.
Found out one of my previous boyfriends was cheating on me because the other girl told me. So thankful that she did. I would have done the same thing.
Same.
Yeah. I love it. You want to know.
Yep. Next one. I dated a boy for almost 3 years. 1 month after breakup, a friend had sexy time with him.
Oh God.
Sucks. Love that.
3 years though.
That's long.
3 years and 1 month after breaking up, you're still freaking in the.
You deserve better friends, y'all. If you wrote this in, I hope you're not friends with them anymore.
God you separated yourself. Okay, last one here. My old best friend would come into my room with only a t-shirt and panties on when I was with my boyfriend.
Absolutely not.
Your behavior has got to go. I did a little.
If you did a little finger snap, head motion, head bob. If you need that much attention from your boyfriend's man, like seek elsewhere.
Jeez.
Come on.
If you not you, but if somebody came in their underwear and t-shirt into my
I'm gonna show up for recording just like in a bra and panties, and then like like try to start playing
Just,
with your
hey.
cats. Like, hey, Jordan.
I'm home, honey. I'm just kidding.
Honey, Syd, I'm here. Do you have any clothes for me to wear? I actually showed up naked. Oh, Jordan, hi. Hi, Jordan.
If you did that, I literally, it would be a full on cat fight. I'd be like, I would attack. I'm not going to lie. Okay. Question for you.
Yes.
Because we're talking about girl code, because we're talking through all the girl code things.
Yes.
Have you ever broken girl code? Clench the butt cheeks.
The butt cheeks have been clenched. Yeah, I have.
Okay.
I've actually been very, I'll be honest, like, yeah, I'm a girl's girl. When I have a good girlfriend, I will never, I don't even look at their boyfriends. Like, I don't want, there's a lot of respect there. But I will say, this happened about a month ago, to be honest.
So kind of recent.
Kind of recent. No, 2 months ago, maybe. I knew a girl. We weren't like friends. We had never hung out one-on-one. We had never even gone out to like lunch or anything. It was like just it was like an acquaintance. Yeah. And she was seeing a guy, and this guy, like I thought was beautiful for literally years. And like we were at the bar one night, there were drinks flowing, and I made out with him. Like full on makeout, tongues. It was great. It was fun, but I realized like, okay, obviously like it the next day I was like, that was not worth it, because she really liked him.
And they were done though at that point, right?
Yes, they were done. But like she did really like him, and she was really sad about it. And I remember her telling me about it, which is why it was so bad. So I woke up like sick to my stomach, and it wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
It was not worth it. If it would have been now, because now I actually am way better friends with her. Like I really respect her, and I like really, really like her. So I did come clean to her. And like
you did?
I did. Yeah. I told her, and I felt, and I was like, I understand that like if you need space, like I just want to let you know that this happened. I know you guys were done, but it's still like it was uncalled for. Like I shouldn't have done it.
That's good. That's big of you to admit to
I
that.
did it right away too. It was not good. But anyways, so she like, now if it were to happen, I would not have, because we're closer.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's kind of breaking a little girl code for sure.
Yeah.
I think
we all probably have at some point on not like viciously.
Maybe like a little bit.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah. I broke it one time.
Let's hear it.
You know how in the thing it says like you should ask people about their siblings?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I didn't do that.
Oh, that's hot.
No, it was bad.
Okay, wait. So like you hooked up with your friend's sibling?
Yeah.
Like when you were at a sleepover with your girl, and you're like, gotta go to the bathroom, then you quick sneak into the boys' room, the brothers' room.
No, wait, this was in college.
I think that's a porn. That's like a porno for sure.
Wait.
Not like I watched.
What the hell?
Okay.
I'm scared.
Y'all, my favorite porn is not like brother, sister. Just kidding. Ew, stepsister.
Christ help me. No, it was just, we were having like a fun like night. Like we were all drinking, and like I'm close to the siblings, and like they're all my friends and whatever.
Did your friend know you found the brother attractive or anything?
No. No. And we were all just hanging out, and we got like, we drank a lot. So everyone just sleeps over
Was
there.
he older?
Yes. Scary. So I shouldn't go into any more detail, but that's basically what happened. And I never admitted it to her.
You didn't tell her?
No, I was so scared.
Still to this day?
No, still to this day. I never admitted it. No, because she's a strong mamma jamma, and she would kick my butthole if she knew that. Dude, and she's not my best friend. Like she's not like that. Yeah. It's not like that, but it's
not like it's Emma's brother.
No.
Does Emma have a brother?
My eye twitch. I'm just kidding. Emma does have brothers, but it was not Emma. No. And it was not Ariana either. Oh my God, help. No, it was none of those people. But yeah, that happened, and I did break girl code. She would be very upset at the time too. Like, and think about early college. Like, you're very territorial, you know. Like, so I definitely should have. And looking back, like I would have told her. I should have told her. Looking back at myself, but at the same time, now I'm like, why would I tell her now?
Now there's no point. By the way, your brother fingered me on the couch.
Scary. No, don't go into detail. My word, look at him. Jackson's like, help.
That's exactly what happened.
No, it was not. It was not even close.
Is it weird that I would?
No.
Is it weird that I would like kind of like my brother to hook up with some of my friends?
No, because you're cheering him on.
Yeah. I'm like, get it, bro.
No, you're cheering him on.
I don't think he ever has, but if you have, Garrett, let me know.
Poor kid. It's like, oh, come on, Sophie, you're embarrassing me.
Okay, now
Okay.
I have a straight candid advice question that a listener wrote in.
Okay, but can I?
Yeah.
Do you want me to read a little something?
Oh yeah,
first?
give me some first. Hey, can we get a little manscaped in here?
Cheers to the new year and to making resolutions you actually keep. Have you added self-care to your routine? Our sponsors at Manscaped have the perfect tools to help you keep you and your significant other clean and tidy this year. Manscaped tools for his jewels are so good you'll want them for yourself.
Ooh.
The Lawnmower 4.0 is all you need for his balls and your bikini line. See your first New Year's resolution with good intentions and join the 4 million people worldwide who trust Manscaped with our exclusive offer. Go to manscaped.com and use code CANDID20 for 20% off plus free shipping. Yes, you heard it right.
Wow, I'm excited as fuck.
Yeah,
I need this now.
Because this is the first time Manscaped has ever like angled themselves to also be for women's like bikini lines and different things like that. So yeah, the Lawnmower 4.0 and maybe the Weed Whacker could be used for your tools, for your jewels. Oh, that was not even written down. That was just kind of fun.
Way to go, Syd. I'm actually really excited because we always have to give away our Manscaped stuff that they send
everyone.
To all the guys we know, but now
love you guys.
we're gonna keep this shit for ourselves.
Yeah, for travel, like for whatever. I hate packing my razor. That's really random, but like it literally gets so messy and like cut stuff.
And it's just like it's in an open bag. It just grosses me out.
And then you pull it out, it's soggy, and you're like, oh, what the hell's going on?
Your makeup bag all over it.
I hate that. So anyway,
all right, y'all, get 20% off and free shipping with the code CANDID20 at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com, and we use that code, guys. CANDID20. New year, no pubes in 2022 with Manscaped. You can have
pubes.
a little pubes if you want. Like,
pubes,
do you, but like trim it up a little, you know?
Whatever you want. Do your thing.
Okay, straight candid listener advice question written in. She says,
okay, I'm ready.
What do you do when you have plans with a girlfriend and your friend always asks to bring her boyfriend?
Oh.
By always, I mean it's now happened 3 times, and each time I say sure, but I've been getting kind of fed up lately. Any tips on what to say, or am I not getting something?
Interesting. So it's like when you even say like, let's do a girls' night.
Yeah. If it's like if I was
is that what they're saying?
I was like, Syd, we should really like, let's just me and you hang out and get a wine night. And then she's like, hey, by the way, like, or you're like, by the way, I think Jordan's going to come with like.
That's tough. Because we're chill. Like, I think we're pretty chill.
Yeah.
I mean, not always. Like, trust me, I get a little spicy.
Yeah.
But like chill in the fact that like, I'm like, oh yeah, if you want to bring your boyfriend, for sure I'll third wheel. I don't give a crap. Like fun. Like,
and that's the thing. Like, I think the first 2 times, like she said, she's probably like, yeah, like bring him, whatever. That's fine. But I think she's like, dude, like I literally don't want to hang out with him. Like I'm trying to hang out with you.
I would be like honest and communicative and be like,
agreed.
I haven't hung out with you one-on-one in a while. And I have some like private stuff I want to talk to you about. I also just like spending time with just you. Yeah. I miss that. I would like to hang out with just you.
Yeah.
No, he cannot come.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then bitch slapper. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I think that's a good way to put it. Like your time's valuable and like you wanted to have girl chat. Like there's certain things that you don't want him there for. Even if you like the boyfriend, like you could be like, girl, like I'm a little bummed. Like I just wanted to have some girls chat and catch up and but let me know, we can reschedule. Yeah. Like, and maybe she'll be like, oh, actually he doesn't need to come. So
sometimes they might get it. Yeah. And sometimes it might be like the boyfriend being like, I'm bored, babe. Can I come with? Like, because you guys are a fun time. So like just tread lightly, be nice at first.
And if it's a new relationship, like she's probably really excited about it. And I think a lot of times when you fall in love, like you literally are dumb. Like you just don't get it. You're like,
dumb.
I'm going to bring my boyfriend everywhere I go. Like I'm just so deeply in love. Everyone loves him. Everyone wants him around all the time because I want him around all the time, you know? And it's exciting. And like,
I don't like bringing a new one in though. I'm like, oh no.
A new one.
Like when I first got Jordan in, I was like, this is really everybody. Because it makes me like nervous that people are going to have judgments at first. And I just like, I'm so independently me that like, I get nervous. Oh my God, am I acting different? Am I not acting like myself?
But that's also why it's really important to make sure your significant other, like you love the way they socialize because I don't want that feeling ever.
Ever in my life.
Ever. No.
Oh, okay. That's a really good question though.
Yeah. Great question. Do we have a straight candid listener moment right now?
We do.
Hey.
Let me go to it.
We're singing a lot this one, aren't we?
Okay. I got it pulled up. Okay, here we go. So a week ago or so, I was going to Centro in Northeast with a friend in Minneapolis.
I love that place.
We love that place. We were sitting outside on the patio and I needed to use the restroom. I got up and walked through the front to go inside. I used the restroom. As I'm walking out the front door, I look down at a pair of my dirty thong underwear laying on the mat right in front of the front door, dirty side up.
Oh,
if you're a girl, you know why this is bad.
Oh, yes, we do.
As I look up, there is a man standing in front of me trying to get into the restaurant, and he also sees the dirty thong on the ground that I'm staring at. I laugh awkwardly and use my foot to push it aside, saying out loud, weird, someone's underwear.
Wait, good cover up.
As I'm telling my friend the horror I just went through as I sat down, I remember that the last time I was wearing the jeans I had on, I had taken my thong off and jeans at the same time, and I was walking to the bathroom. The thong fell out of the bottom of my jeans. Hashtag straight cannon moment.
Is absolutely hilarious because how many times have you put in a pair of pants in the leg? There's like, from laundry or something.
Yeah.
But you kick it out when you're at home because your leg goes through it. That is so
because nobody
funny.
Technically knows it's yours, but you know it's yours. So then all of a sudden you're turning red thinking like, holy God, somebody might know this is mine, and you're looking at it and this guy's looking at it too.
She had a great cover up. Oh my God, what bitch just takes her underwear off right in the middle of Central?
It looks
Ew.
really like sneaky because you're scooting it away with your foot. Oh, whose is that? Like, no, I would be like, yeah, get that away.
That is so funny.
Oh, that is rough and tough, man.
Oh my gosh. Way to wrap up. Way to wrap it up with that one.
Oh,
thanks
Jesus.
for sending those straight cannon moments, y'all.
Thank you, you guys.
Keep them coming, baby.
I have one request for everybody. Every listener out there, every listener ear, because you always send in straight cannon moments.
Wait, before, really quick.
Yeah.
So we talked about girl code, but I kind of jacks him. So
yeah.
I think we could have an entire episode on bro code just because I know that eventually we're trying to get some more male perspectives in here.
We got some
but
coming.
We can do like maybe a little something
Mini.
here. Bro code. I do know it's a little different when it comes to like hookups with a hookup. So like if a dude hooked up with a girl, can your friend hook up with her if it was a one-time thing? See, isn't that funny?
It's like, I don't know
but
why.
Girls have to talk about it.
It's kind of weird. Like it's almost encouraged to be Eskimo.
Oh,
no!
What? I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe that's not for everyone, but like
I have friends that have said the same.
Yeah. So it's like, hell yeah, like let's go. And you like
because you're not dating them or anything, right? So it's just like, oh my God, interesting.
Do you guys talk about the sex then?
Depending on the buddy.
Okay,
so it just depends on
the tier friendship.
Oh, absolutely. But yeah. I had one from a while ago. My friend, he was like, yeah, by the way, do you know who this is? I'm like, yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah,
I'm like,
very
why?
aware.
Yeah, and he was just kind of awkward about it. He's like, well, we like had sex. And I was like, dude, let's go.
Oh, yeah. You're like, same.
Cheerleading. Okay, funny.
Wow.
Okay, so it's like way more, I feel like it's such a more chill vibe. Oh, would you tell someone's significant other if they were cheating?
Like someone random or friend?
Friend.
Yeah,
would you
absolutely.
Absolutely,
oh my
right.
God, yeah.
Okay.
If it's your friend, no brainer.
Yeah, no brainer.
What about hooking up with a guy's old girlfriend, like old girlfriend, ex-girlfriend?
She was really old. So no.
No, yeah, hell no. You know,
that was not cool.
You have your bros who like have that, one or two or a few, and it's like not even. Yeah, not.
Okay.
Oh.
So they have bro code too.
They've got bro code.
Anything else we need to know about bro code?
Yeah.
That you can think of right off the bat?
We should have an episode.
Okay.
I know.
That'd be good. Because there's a lot. There's a lot for sure.
I know. There's like probably so much more, but like
we can do one. I have someone in mind that we can bring on, and Jackson, you can be there too and talk about it.
Like with the Ben where Jackson popped in. I love that. We need a camera on you, so when we do get your opinion, like we have something here to like.
This is gonna sound crazy, but Ben was such a good guy that I think we need to also have somebody on
douchebag
who's a little bit more like kind of not douchey, but like not. I don't want to say douchey, but like is gonna be way more straightforward because Ben. He's got sisters. Mm-hmm. He's kind of more like he's emotionally intelligent right now too. And like I'm not saying that other people aren't. God, this sounds really bad now. I'm talking myself into a hole. But
no, you're not, because I know a lot of guys that would fit that bill too. So
yeah. So what were you gonna say?
Well, I'm thinking of some people too. Yeah, it'd be funny. Yeah, they're just like kind of more out there.
Yes,
don't give a fuck.
And just because it's fun to see a spectrum of like people's opinions. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
So I don't know. I was just thinking about that. I love that, Jackson. Thank you for sharing.
Thanks, Jackson.
Okay, so I haven't asked for everybody because everyone sends in straight candid moments and we love them, or advice. Keep sending them in. Send it to our email. Honestly, email is a lot easier if you're doing that. People have been doing that lately and I really appreciate it.
Yeah, if you're actually trying to get featured, do the email because DMs don't do much.
We can't find them all, but we say that every episode. So I'm sorry. I'm like a broken record. Okay. Please send in your dream straight candid guests who you die to hear his interview and what about. Reminder that they don't have to have 1 million followers. That's not what we're asking. But if they do, great. If you have a connection, even better. But if you have a dream guest that you want to see on the podcast, you need to tell us so that we know. So send them in, DM them.
Email us.
Yeah.
straightcandidpodcast@gmail.com.
Yes.
Other than that, also guys, please go rate and review on Apple Podcasts.
Yes,
you know where to find that
please.
little app on your iPhone. Everyone has it. Even if you listen to us on Spotify, hit that the Apple Podcast app just for 60 seconds. Give us 5 stars.
Please and thank you. We'll read some next episode too. But by the way, we've got a really good episode coming.
Yeah.
We have 2 boss bitches coming on in totally, completely different fields. So you know what's coming for your ears. One's boss bitch killing sales industry, like in that man dominated industry, and one woman quit her engineering job and became a full-time influencer. So
full-time blogger,
pretty
baby.
freaking amazing. So anyway, you know what's coming for you.
Good shit coming.
As always, we love you. I'm Candid Syd.
You. I'm Candid Soph.
And this was your Straight Candid podcast of the Thursday in your ears. Okay.
Thanks, y'all.
Okay, love ya.
Talk soon. Bye.
Bye.
Oh
Hee-ho, hee-ho. Not sweaty today.
My bladder is bursting. That was kind of long, wasn't it? Oops, how long?
Oh, God.
Hour 20.
It's okay.
That's all right, because it's really good.
That was actually, we had so much shit to say.
Because I feel like we're good at that one.
Yep.
No, it was so good.
Oh my God.
Did you like it?
Yeah,
Okay,
I was
good.
cracking up so many times.
There's so many.
I didn't.
You should have.
Why did you almost jump in and not jump in?
I didn't want to.
Yay.